he is very expensive for people in rural areas, even in the urban areas. So what I see is that slowly, gradually, companies in Pakistan have picked up their trends. That this is a time where you can spread awareness, and especially when insurance is the penetration is very low. So you have to hit it where it is needed the most. So,
yes, but the digital channels allow you to do that exactly at the right time, at the right place. So, yes, sir?
I mean, if you look at this campaign, it's good to see this type of initiative happening throughout the world, but when you take Pakistan into consideration, you need to understand that, the overall infrastructure digitally of the country is not aligned in such a way where we as businesses can take full advantage of it. On the contrary, when it comes to the companies in Pakistan as well, most of the people don't really give weightage or thinking in terms of having a proper infrastructure or proper IT development team, for utilization of data to use it as a marketing strategy. They just, get the IT in place so that they can have their systems up and running, their GL up and running. That's at the maximum extent. What the companies need to also realize is, going forward, if you keep on, it's good to keep on saying the word digital, we are becoming digital, but unless and until you don't internally fix yourself up or align yourself or your mediums, your customers can get a seamless experience, digital is way off of Pakistan.
But I would like to debate with you on this because using data for marketing is not the IT issue, or it is an IT issue, but it's a strategic creative issue. So, for example, if you say that the penetration of smartphones or computers is low in rural areas, then I think that most people still have feature phones. So you can actually have or launch exactly the same campaign by using SMS. So instead of showing some Google app, you can actually send people SMS who are in the region. For example, if this part of Karachi, just a random example, let's say if I know, Clifton is a part of Karachi, if there's a water shortage in Clifton, you can send SMS to all consumers in Clifton or even all women in Clifton saying that buy the dry shampoo because there will be water shortage for next week or 3 days. So this can be actually adjusted to whatever technology is available at the moment. So it doesn't have to be a smartphone.
By the ETA over here as well for mass SMS marketing. So if somebody reports to you to the PTA, the government at the end of the day intervenes and shuts down or blacklists that particular ID as well. So that is one of the key concerns of the companies as well. So they could get on a back foot, and at the end of the day they do a cost benefit analysis and say that we're spending, and what if we get blacklisted? What if the result doesn't translate or show as much conversions as we want to? Long story short, there are a lot of technical aspects of the businesses that we need to take in mind, and also the management, how their perception of how aggressively they want to pursue.
Yeah, well, again, I'm so persistent, so I want to argue with you even more. Okay, Dove is maybe a bad example because it's a mass market product. But if you think of some B2B product that is targeted to audiences that are digitally savvy, that have smartphones, computers, then you can still use the same strategy. And since Pakistan is so big country, although the penetration percentages might be rather low, you still have tens of millions of people who use smartphones. So those people probably would be a market for different products, maybe not Dove, but maybe they would be market for Toyota or Apple or IBM or I don't know, whatever. So you can still, my point is that the thinking of how you can creatively use whatever data you have and whatever data is relevant or is affecting your customer behavior, that's the key. And then how and exactly what medium to use, that's depending on the conditions of the country and the sector or whatever. But the overall kind of strategic thinking is there. I'll give you the mic.
When you were just mentioning SMS, one of the challenges that can be used. One of the challenges that people are not using that much is mapping, it's proximity advertising. So people have this most of the people use Google Maps. So there's a local version of Google Maps which is called TPL Maps. And what we have done is that we are given free APIs where you can use proximity advertising. For example, so there's a tracker company and you are short on fuel, so we have the data of the people who are driving cars, and whenever a Shell wants to advertise the people to fill up on the Shell rather than on PSO or any other gas company. So whenever you have a fuel shortage alert and a Shell station passing by, you can have those notifications come up in your map on your app, say, the fuel is low, fill up at your nearest Shell station. So there are a lot of other ways where there are channels being opened in Pakistan, and there are a lot of entrepreneurs coming up with small devices, and it's just a matter of how you want to fit it into your product message or your brand.
Okay, thank you for that. I think we have time for a break now. There will be drinks, coffee, tea served, and we break for 20 minutes or so. I don't know if I'm authorized to offer you coffee, because if there's no coffee, then it's my fault. But I was told by the organizers that the coffee will be available 1.5 hours after the session begins, and now it's 1:29 after I started, so there should be some drinks available. So let's have a break and see you again in about 20 minutes. And if you do have any specific interest about some business sector, then please come to me, and if I have, I'll try to find a relevant case study and then we can together look at it and comment. So, okay, enjoy your tea and coffee. See you in 20 minutes.